Did you know that the pain medication you take every day could be silently destroying your kidneys? That's right. That innocent-looking pill that seems harmless might actually be a time bomb for your kidney health. I've been a nephrologist for over 15 years, and I've treated thousands of patients with kidney problems. What I'm about to reveal could save your life. If you're over 60 and take medication regularly, you need to watch until the end. Give this video a like right now and subscribe to the channel because this information is urgent. Disclaimer: do not stop taking any supplement or medication without first speaking with your doctor. Let's start our countdown of the 7 most dangerous medications for your kidneys. Get ready, because what you're about to discover might shock you. Number 7. NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. The silent kidney killers. These medications you use for back pain or arthritis are causing monumental damage to your kidneys. The mechanism is simple and cruel. They reduce blood flow to the kidneys, slowly suffocating these vital organs. After age 60, your kidneys have naturally lost about 30% of their function. Add NSAIDs to the mix, and you have a recipe for disaster. Slower metabolism means the medication stays in your body longer, continuously bombarding your kidneys. The kidney's protective barrier becomes compromised, allowing toxins to accumulate. It's like pouring acid on a delicate filter. It slowly corrodes until it stops working. Symptoms start subtly. A little more swelling in your feet in the morning, foamy urine that you ignore, fatigue you attribute to old age. A 2023 study showed that seniors who regularly use NSAIDs have a 40% higher risk of developing kidney failure. Mrs. Helen Miller, 68, a retired teacher from Chicago, took diclofenac every day for arthritis. She started with back pain upon waking, then noticed her ankles were always swollen. Tests showed her creatinine at 2.8, when the normal range is up to 1.2. She had to start dialysis 6 months later because she ignored the signs. Today, she told me, crying, that she would trade all the pain in the world to have her kidneys back. The immediate solution? If you need to take an NSAID, limit it to a maximum of 3 consecutive days, and always with a stomach protector. Ask your doctor to check your creatinine every 3 months. But get ready, the next one on the list is even more dangerous. If you've been taking NSAIDs for more than a month, type kidneys in the comments now. Number 6. Proton pump inhibitors, PPIs. The stomach trap. Omeprazole, esomeprazole, pantoprazole. These familiar names hide a deadly danger for your kidneys. They seem harmless. After all, they just protect your stomach, right? Wrong. These medications interfere with the absorption of magnesium, an essential mineral for kidney function. As you age, your body already has difficulty absorbing nutrients. PPIs dramatically worsen this. Your renal tubules, those microscopic structures that filter your blood, begin to fail without adequate magnesium. Blood acidity increases, forcing your kidneys to work in overdrive to compensate. It's like forcing an old engine to run at its limit. Eventually, it breaks down. You feel excessive thirst, urinate multiple times at night, and have persistent leg cramps. Recent research indicates a 20 to 50% increased risk of chronic kidney disease in long-term users. I've treated dozens of patients who developed acute interstitial nephritis because of these medications. The inflammation in the kidneys appears out of nowhere, silent as a thief in the night. For immediate protection, if you've been using them for more than 3 months, ask for a serum magnesium test. Consider taking them only on alternate days or switching to simpler antacids. The next medication on the list is so common it's in almost every home. Comment your city if you want to know what it is. Number 5. Aminoglycoside antibiotics, the cell destroyers. Gentamicin, amikacin, tobramycin. These antibiotics are true nuclear bombs for your kidneys. They accumulate in kidney cells and literally destroy them from within. After age 60, your glomerular filtration rate is already reduced. Add these antibiotics, and you have a perfect storm. The medication remains in kidney tissue for days, causing acute tubular necrosis. Cells die en masse, like a defeated army. Your kidneys try to compensate, but it's a losing battle. The signs are frightening. Sudden decrease in urine output, generalized swelling, mental confusion, intense nausea. Studies show that up to 30% of seniors who use these antibiotics develop acute kidney injury. Mr. Frank Johnson, 72, a retired mechanic from Los Angeles, was hospitalized with pneumonia. He received gentamicin for 7 days. On the 5th day, he stopped urinating completely. Tests showed severe acute tubular necrosis. He stayed on dialysis for 3 weeks until his kidneys partially recovered. Today, he lives with only 40% of his kidney function and requires constant care. He told me that if he had known the risk, he would have demanded a different antibiotic. Urgent protection. Always ask if there are safer alternatives. Demand daily monitoring of kidney function. During use, hydrate with at least 2 liters of water per day. The next item will make you rethink that medication you take every single day. Type antibiotic if you've ever taken any of these. Number 4, diuretics in excess. The deadly dehydration. Furosemide, hydrochlorothiazide, spironolactone, essential. Medications that turn into poison when misused. They force your kidneys to eliminate water and salts. But in seniors, this is especially dangerous. After age 60, your body has less total water, only about 50%. Diuretics suck out what's left, leaving your kidneys dry as a desert. The pressure inside the nephrons drops drastically, preventing proper filtration. Blood thickens, electrolytes become imbalanced, creating a toxic environment. It's like trying to wash clothes without water. Impossible and destructive. You feel dizzy when standing up, have a constant dry mouth, terrible nocturnal cramps, and mental confusion. Data shows that 25% of hospitalizations for acute kidney failure in seniors are due to inappropriate diuretic use. Mrs. Susan Davis, 70, a retired seamstress from Dallas, took furosemide twice a day for leg swelling. She increased the dose on her own when the swelling worsened. She collapsed at home and was taken to the hospital dehydrated, with potassium at 2.5 and creatinine at 3.2. She almost died from cardiac arrhythmia. She spent 10 days hospitalized and now needs constant kidney monitoring. She cries remembering that she almost died from something preventable. Life-saving measure. Never increase the dose on your own. Weigh yourself daily. Losing more than 2 pounds, 1 kilo, per day is dangerous. Get electrolyte tests monthly. But hold on, because the next one is used by millions without knowing the danger. If you take a diuretic, type water now. Number 3. Iodinated contrast dyes, the invisible poison. That contrast-enhanced exam your doctor ordered could be the last straw for your kidneys. Iodinated contrast dye is like liquid cement in your nephrons. In seniors, the ability to eliminate toxins is already compromised by 40%. The contrast accumulates, crystallizes, and obstructs the renal tubules. Blood viscosity increases, renal blood flow plummets, and cells begin to die from lack of oxygen. It's like pouring glue into a fine filter. It clogs and stops working. Symptoms appear 24 to 48 hours after the exam. Decreased urine output, sudden swelling, shortness of breath, mental confusion. Alarming statistics show that 15 to 20% of seniors develop contrast-induced nephropathy. Mr. Robert Lee, 75, a retired accountant from Seattle, had a CT scan with contrast to investigate abdominal pain. He had controlled diabetes and borderline kidney function. 2 days later, he stopped urinating. His creatinine jumped from 1.5 to 4.8. He needed emergency hemodialysis for 2 weeks. He only partially recovered kidney function and now lives with constant fear of needing permanent dialysis. He regrets not being warned about hydrating adequately before the exam. Vital protection. Hydrate with 3 liters of water, 24 hours before and after the exam. Demand to know your creatinine level before any contrast exam. Consider an MRI without contrast when possible. The next item on the list is in almost every senior's medicine cabinet. Type your state in the comments if you want to find out what it is. Number 2. Lithium, the slow destroyer. Used for bipolar disorder, lithium is a silent kidney killer. It accumulates in kidney cells year after year, causing irreversible fibrosis. Seniors metabolize lithium 50% slower than younger adults. The heavy metal deposits like rust in a pipe, slowly corroding it. The collecting tubules lose their ability to concentrate urine. You develop nephrogenic diabetes insipidus, a terrible condition. It's like having a broken faucet that won't turn off. You urinate liters and liters, becoming perpetually dehydrated. Uncontrollable thirst, urinating 10 to 15 times a day, hand tremors, progressive mental confusion. Longitudinal studies show that 20 to 40% of long-term users develop chronic kidney disease. I've monitored hundreds of patients with lithium toxicity, but no case affected me as much as Mrs. Carol White's, 69, a retired music teacher. She took lithium for 15 years for bipolar disorder. She started urinating 4 liters a day, had extreme thirst, and lost weight without explanation. When she came to me, her kidneys were functioning at 30% capacity. The damage was irreversible: severe interstitial fibrosis, atrophied tubules, sclerosed glomeruli. Today, she undergoes hemodialysis 3 times a week and regrets not having regularly monitored her kidney function. Emergency action: monitor serum lithium monthly. Keep levels below 0.8 MEQIL in seniors. Get kidney function tests every 3 months without fail. Prepare for number 1, the most shocking of all. If you know someone who takes lithium, share this video now. Number 1. Metformin in inadequate doses, the diabetic time. Bomb. Yes, the most commonly prescribed medication for diabetes can kill your kidneys if used incorrectly in seniors. Metformin accumulates when kidney function declines, causing fatal lactic acidosis. After age 60, your glomerular filtration rate decreases by 1% per year. If metformin isn't adjusted, it turns into poison. Lactic acid accumulates in the blood, and the kidneys collapse trying to eliminate it. It's like trying to fill a leaky bucket. No matter how hard you try, you can't empty it. You feel intense nausea, severe abdominal pain, rapid and deep breathing, and extreme mental confusion. Mortality from lactic acidosis in seniors reaches 50%. I'll never forget Mr. Richard Green, 78, a retired businessman from Miami. A diabetic for 20 years, he took 2 g of metformin daily. His kidney function gradually worsened, but no one adjusted the dose. He arrived at the emergency room in a coma, with a blood pH of 6.9 and lactate at 18. We performed emergency hemodialysis for 72 continuous hours. He survived by a miracle, but permanently lost 80% of his kidney function. Today he lives with constant fear, and told me that no one ever explained that metformin could do this. Urgent salvation: demand creatinine testing every 3 months. With a filtration rate below 45, the dose should be cut in half. Below 30, it should be stopped. Consider other options like gliptins. Type metformin if you take it and have never checked your kidney function. If all this has scared you, here's the action plan to protect your kidneys. First, adopt a whole, natural diet. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains. Reduce salt to less than 5 g per day. Drink at least 2 liters of water daily, more if you use diuretics. Second, establish a routine of tests. Creatinine, urea, electrolytes, and a urinalysis, urine type 1, every 3 months. Annual kidney ultrasound. Keep a diary of all your medications and doses. Third, always question. Ask about safer alternatives, dose adjustments for your age, and the real necessity of each medication. I remember Mrs. Teresa Rodriguez, 71, who followed this protocol religiously. She was taking 5 high-risk medications. We managed to reduce them to 2 essential ones with proper monitoring. Her kidney function improved by 15% in 6 months, and she regained her quality of life. Let's summarize the crucial points. First, NSAIDs, proton pump inhibitors, strong antibiotics, excessive diuretics, contrast dyes, lithium, and improperly dosed metformin are the biggest villains for kidneys in seniors. Second, symptoms like swelling, changes in urine, extreme fatigue, and excessive thirst are red flags that demand immediate attention. Third, prevention with adequate hydration, regular tests, and dose adjustments saves lives and kidneys. Now it's your turn to act. Give this video a like if it was helpful. Share it with all your contacts over 60. You could save a life. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to receive more content that protects your health. Leave a comment below about which of these medications you take and for how long. Your experience might help others. Talk to your doctor before adjusting any supplementation or medication. Remember, your kidneys are precious and irreplaceable. With knowledge and care, you can protect them and live with quality for many years. You have the power to change your health story starting today. I believe in you.